These are only my opinions. Use the mic techniques at your own risk.
Today, I'm going to show you how to make any microphone sound better. Now, for some mixing engineers out there watching, this might be child's play for you. No offense to you if you don't know this, because I didn't know this forever, and since I've learned it, now I'd like to share it with the world. Essentially, the magic of finding how much gain your microphone needs. This applies to every microphone, and they all have different points where they become alive. I like to think of it like the hairs on your arm raising as the gain turns up, and there's a certain point where you can just sense more. The microphone filaments are sort of the same way. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to do a microphone shootout between the Telefunken M80 and the Sennheiser E835S and the Beta58a by Shure, because I think these are all really popular handheld microphones for live performances. First off, I'm talking with nothing done to this vocal right now, but the first thing I'm going to do is turn on the high pass frequency switch, so already you can hear it cut the low end up to 80 hertz on my voice. That's something you're going to want to do. Typically, I don't like to cut anything higher than 60 on the voice, but this is okay, and if that's your only option at the 80 hertz, that's what I would do. I'm using the Yamaha MG10XU mixer right now. It's really great. Honestly, the preamps sound awesome in it. But if you have like a voice effect pedal that you can cut at maybe 60 instead of 80, I would do that instead of doing it on here, but I would for sure do a cut on the vocal mic, because as you turn up the gain, all of those frequencies come up, and so it's going to become more obvious, those really low ones that you don't want. So as I turn up the gain, I'm going to turn down the volume kind of just by ear, because at first 10 decibels of gain will double the volume, but then after that it starts to become less apparent. Check 1 2. So already you can hear I've turned up this microphone gain. It already sounds so much better in my ears. I don't know if you're hearing the same thing. Put on some headphones if you need to. I'm technically past this little gray bar that it's showing on here, but this is where I think this microphone sounds awesome. And since you can turn this thing up to 64, the reason they have that is because the SM7s, SM7Bs, which are like the podcast microphones, those need 60 decibels of gain to come alive. There's really no other mics that I have that require that much gain. If anything, it starts to like crap out at the top. Next off, I'd like to show you how I basically EQ a vocal microphone for a live setting. Now, this will change depending on if you have a really ambient room, so there's a lot of reflections in it, or if people are talking really loud and you need to kind of cut through it. It's better to cut out the bass and boost the treble than it is to try to just turn up the volume if you feel like your mic is not loud enough. That is a mistake I've seen people make, and you just start to fight with the crowd and everybody gets a headache, and it's not a good time. So anyways, I turn the high end to 1 o'clock and I turn the low end to 11 o'clock now, but I even like to go a little bit more. I like to go right before 2 o'clock on the treble, and I usually like to do the low end at about 10:30. So this is ideally how I would EQ and gain stage my Beta58a. So if you listen to the beginning of the video, the magic of finding how much gain, and then you listen to now, you're going to hear there's such a crystal clear difference. Please watch the microphone shootout with the ideal settings. Please hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.